The Lord of the Films is a book about the Lord of the Rings movies.
If you love the movies, you'll love the book. No question, one of my favorites.
It's just a fun book.
This book is amazing.
And it's just a fun book with lots of great information. It's great movies. You got to see the movies, read the book. It's awesome, great insider's perspective. Go and get yours today.
Well, it was the 1990s and the internet hadn't really come of age. You couldn't just go online and find out the latest info on that upcoming movie that you were really interested in. This is, long before Facebook and Twitter and even websites like theonering.net. And when I found out that the Lord of the Rings movies were being made, I just sort of naively emailed people who were involved in the project. And then because it was such a new thing, they just naively emailed me back and told me what was going on. And that continued when the shooting was going on. I'd send off an email to Ian McKellen and say, how's it going? What are you shooting today? And what's it like? And then I'd go to work and I'd come back home and there'd be a message that shooting in Hobbiton, it's really great because it's a full set, having a good time. Just like you Facebook somebody today. And then the movies started coming out and the message boards were really active at that time. And you could visit the different threads, is what they call them, and see discussions on the movies. And it was, when the Fellowship of the Ring came out, there was so much to talk about. It was just so much fun. And eventually you went through the Two Towers and the Return of the King. And by the time that the Odyssey came to an end, by that time it had been 5 years for me. And I had all this insider knowledge and plus all of these discussions that I'd had with the other fans on the message boards. I just thought that it would be really nice to put together a package that people could hold in their hands and have that whole experience right there. And so that's why I made the Lord of the Films. And I'm proud of it. I think it's a nice little gift for the fans that hopefully they can put right up on the shelf with the Lord of the Rings movies and enjoy it for years and years.
I'm Keely.
And I'm Feely.
And we're from Happy Hobbit.
What I really, really loved about the Lord of the Films was I'm sure you're like us and have watched all of the extended edition behind the scenes and the commentaries and you think you know all the trivia. Well, you're probably wrong because there are pages and pages of really, really cool trivia that I had no idea about.
And what I loved is the reminder that other than with The Hobbit, with The Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson had absolutely nothing to go off of. And so this book is a great documentation of the hard work and the creativity it took to make the original Lord of the Rings films when nothing had existed before that.
Yeah.
So we highly recommend this book.
Definitely.
To any Lord of the Rings film fan.
It's necessary for your Tolkien bookshelf.
It's a must-have.
Absolutely.
The Lord of the Films is a book about the Lord of the Rings movies. In fact, the book, Lord of the Films, let's do it.
It's like Where's Waldo. It's just a fun book.
I don't know if it starts.
Oh no, you can see us doing that!
Okay, let's try without the Where's Waldo.
You could have edited that part out.
I could. Let's just try one more for luck.
Get it now, or I'll be mad.
Commercials are my favorite.